everybody, welcome back to the Chaotic Little Book Corner. Do you guys remember a little bit ago I did the thank you for the books, Jen Campbell book? Well, now I'm going to do another one of that part of the segment, and I'm going to do thank you for the books, Mercedes. If you guys have not met Mercedes from Mercy's Bookish Musings, her channel will be linked down below. I'm not going to link every review she's ever done of the books that I have next to me because it's a large pile of books, first of all. Now, I've picked out the ones that scream Mercedes to me. Now, I know there's other books on my shelf that are clearly Mercedes Bookish Musings culprits, and that's fine, and I'm totally fine with it. I have 10 books right next to me that are all Mercedes. All Mercedes. So these are the ones that I picked up without thinking, without questioning, and I was like, Mercedes is good, I'm gonna do it. So let me just tell you a little bit about my relationship with Mercedes. I started watching BookTube when, let's see. So I started off as a beauty guru because I was working for a cosmetic company and I was following all the regular beauty gurus, and I tried to be a beauty guru myself and I wasn't going anywhere. I don't know how I found Mercedes, but somehow I found Mercedes. And I'd just gotten out of a really crappy relationship. And here was this girl who was blunt, honest, wonderful, made me laugh. I started watching her videos. My first video I ever watched was part 1 of her birthday book haul that is part 1 of 6. And I'd never ever seen a book haul done on BookTube before. So the minute I saw that, I was like, ooh, this girl goes shopping. This is awesome. Logic. And in that book haul, I think there was about, I don't know, there was a lot of books that I wanted. I kept watching her, and then I believe it was in June. It was in summer. And she did a book review on Boy Snow Bird. And I was struggling. I didn't really want to leave my bed. I was really depressed. And I'd lost my love for reading. And I'd lost my love for reading while I was dating my ex because it was really hard to read when he was playing video games. I was good at it, but I wasn't great at it. So she described this, and I was like, ooh, I think I need that. So I went to my local bookstore and I asked for it, and they had it. I went home and read it in one sitting. So I then went back through every single video that Mercedes had ever done and watched them all in chronological order. Whenever I turn on her videos, I feel like I'm sitting down with a friend with a cup of coffee, and I feel like I'm just having an honest conversation. And it's such a wonderful feeling, and I feel like I can trust her opinions. I haven't been steered wrong by her once. I feel like she doesn't make me feel stupid for liking books that are a little warped. She doesn't make me feel stupid for not understanding certain things. She doesn't make anybody feel unincluded on her channel. She is really brilliant and wonderful, and watching her hair change has been an amazing experience for me as well. I started my channel with a lot of, I'd found Jen at that time, and I'd found a couple others, and I was starting to really feel like I wanted to be a part of the book community, but Mercedes was the first booktuber to ever respond to a comment that I left, and it was, for me, I was so unpopular in high school. It was like one of the popular kids saying, yeah, you can come sit with us. So Mercedes was the first nice popular girl I'd ever met. And she meant a lot. She still means so much to me. And I mean, I can't call her my friend because I don't know her well enough, and I don't know her story well enough. And I hope that someday I get to know her better, and that maybe someday I can call her a friend, because she just seems like one of those people who truly is a good human at heart, and who I honestly would love to have a communication with that was more open and available, because she just seems like someone who is so genuine and so kind. I'm just going to give you the 10 books that I've bought based on Mercedes without second thought within the first, this is thank you, Mercedes, for the books. Book number 1, Boy Snow Bird. Love, love, love. Read it in one sitting. Adore. Adore. Visitation by Jenny Erpenbeck. Yes. I had really loved this. I still have it on my to be read shelf because I've read it, but I don't think I got everything I could have gotten out of it. There's something that she got out of it that I missed, so I want to reread it. But yes, I did enjoy that quite a bit. Fairy Tales for Wild Girls by Elise Neer. This blew my mind. I loved this so much. It was like everything I want in a fairy tale retelling, and oh. I love this book so much. Thank you for that one. Then this one, Bastard Out of Carolina. I have begun to read this several times, and then I've had to put it down and be like, I am so uncomfortable. But I like that. I like feeling uncomfortable in books. So this one was another good recommendation by, oh, I have hair there. Recommendation by Miss Mercedes. I also purchased this in the US edition first, and I didn't like it, so I repurchased it in the edition that I liked. And I will admit that the cover was one of the first things that I saw Mercedes hold up, and I was like, ooh, I need that cover in my life. Rebecca. It's fine. I may or may not buy the edition in the Virago Modern Classics because they're so pretty. Do you see how beautiful this is? So this is probably my most intimidating book on my bookshelf right now. I'm terrified of this book. Like, I don't know why, but for some reason, this book has me, like, horrified. It's not even that long. It's only, like, 400 pages, and I'm, like, horrified of it. I don't know what's wrong with me. But I'm super stoked about that one. Your Sadness of Lemon Cake by Amy Bender. I have to thank Mercedes for Amy Bender, first of all. Like, she introduced me to one of my new favorite authors, which is Amy Bender, and Abby G. Nye. So she introduced me to two of my new favorite authors ever. And I couldn't be more happy. And I listened to with my mother over Christmas vacation in the car on Audible, and it was a really good experience for us. And it got my mom back into reading, which was really, really, really beautiful, because she used to be a child's librarian when I was a young little girl. So books have always been a really big part of all of our lives, but especially hers. And for her to lose love of reading and time has been really hard to watch. So her getting back into it has been really wonderful. And she really enjoyed this book. And I'm just so happy that we have this now as a memory together, so thank you for that, Mercedes. Swamplandia, I have not had a chance to read yet, and I feel like a jerk for saying that because she swears by it, and I enjoy everything else that, and I keep picking up books that Karen Russell blurbs and being like, this is a wonderful book, and then it's a wonderful book, and I'm like, why don't I just read Karen Russell? What is wrong with me? And then I really want to pick up the short story collection that she has, but I can't find the cover I want, so I'm being kind of picky there. But, I mean, seriously, though, like, I really want to read this, and I just keep not getting to it. And I feel terrible, but I really want to read that. And we have A Proximal Alphabet by Kathleen Alcott, which I have to tell you, I really loved. I read it in one day, and I just loved it so much. It was weird, for sure, and definitely a little uncomfortable at times, but so much love for this book, really. I don't know if I love it as much as Mercedes did, but there's definitely an element that I do love. Mr. Splitfoot by Samantha Hunt, which I did not need to purchase a new hardback copy. It was not necessary whatsoever. I totally could have waited, but I saw Mercedes' review, and I had just gotten my tax return, and so it went in my basket on Book Depository, and I used Mercedes' Book Depository affiliates link, so I hope she got credit for that massive purchase that I made, because she deserved it, because 98% of it was her. But yeah, I have not yet read this, and it's still a new release, and I'm failing on that one. Let's be real here. And then this one, of course, is Mercedes all day. This is Abby G. Nye's The Last Animal. And I also purchased Abby G. Nye's The Lightkeeper, which is my favorite book of 2016 so far. But, yeah. I mean, seriously, Mercedes. This means so much to me. All these books mean so much to me. And I think that anyone who has not yet met or watched the beauty that is Mercedes' channel, you guys, link down below, go check her out. She is something else, and I just hope that I get to continue to work with her and communicate with her, and if I someday get to do a buddy read with her, it will be a very big honor, and I will be super excited. I'll finally feel like one of the popular kids. Which, you know, goes the same for Jen Campbell. She's like the Queen Bey of BookTube. She's Beyonce of BookTube. I mean, that would definitely make Mercedes like Meghan Trainor or something else massively big and humongously wonderful. She'd be some other wonderful pop star. Maybe she'd be from Paramore. Maybe she'd be Haley from Paramore, because she seems a little more kick butt than some like little pop star. Yeah, I don't know. Alright guys, I will see you in my next video, and I'm super happy that I got to share this with you. And Mercedes, thank you for everything. Guys, I will see you in my next video.